Stop. If you're hearing these words right now, it's not random. It's not coincidence. Archangel Michael says, you were chosen to see this message at this exact moment. Out of millions of souls scrolling past countless distractions, you stopped. Right here, right now. Do you feel that? That tiny pulse in your chest? That moment of awareness? That's not by chance. That's the divine signal activating within you. Michael is calling to you. He says, I guided your energy here because you're ready. Ready to remember who you are. Ready to awaken to why you were chosen. Take a slow, deep breath. Let the air move through you like light, in through your heart, out to your fears. The world around you might seem ordinary, but what's happening right now is sacred. You are standing in the middle of an unseen intersection between heaven and earth. And at this crossroads, Michael is reaching out his hand and saying, it's time. You've been feeling it, haven't you? That strange pull lately? That restless awareness that something is shifting? It's not anxiety, it's alignment. It's your higher self recognizing divine timing. There's a reason your intuition has been louder, your emotions deeper, your dreams more vivid. The spiritual realm has been knocking, and this message is you answering the call. Michael says, you didn't stumble here, you were summoned. For so long, you've been waiting for a sign, for direction, for clarity. You've questioned your purpose, doubted your worth, wondered if the universe even hears you. But the angels heard every thought, every whisper, every cry. And tonight, Michael steps forward to say, we never left. We were preparing you. Every delay, every heartbreak, every moment of confusion, it all led you here. Because before something can begin, something else must end. Before a door opens, a wall must fall. And for months, maybe years, the walls you built around yourself have been gently cracking under divine light. You might not realize it, but those random moments, the coincidences, the chills down your spine, the numbers repeating again and again, they've all been breadcrumbs, guiding you toward this exact encounter. You are not just watching a video. You are stepping into an energetic exchange, a contract between your soul and the divine. Michael's voice is calm but powerful. The moment you hear this message, the alignment begins. Your energy shifts. Your vibration rises. You remember. So take another deep breath. Feel the air vibrate in your lungs. That is life speaking to you. That is heaven saying, you are still here for a reason. Close your eyes if you can and imagine golden light surrounding you. It moves like smoke, like breath, wrapping around your shoulders, circling your heart. You can feel warmth now. That's Michael's presence. He is near, placing a hand gently over your chest and saying, you were never forgotten. You were never lost. You were only asleep. And now you're waking up. This awakening doesn't mean chaos. It doesn't mean everything changes overnight. It means your awareness sharpens. Your purpose begins to unfold. You start to see how every moment, even the painful ones, have been guiding you to this truth. You were chosen because you carry something rare, a light that cannot be replicated. You might think, why me? Michael answers, because you, Vec, carried the weight of the world and still kept compassion in your heart. Because you faced darkness and still sought light. Because even when you wanted to give up, you kept going. You were chosen because your resilience is sacred. Because your soul vibrates at a frequency that activates others. Because heaven needs people who feel deeply, people who turn pain into empathy, loss into purpose, silence into prayer. So Archangel Michael asks something simple yet profound. Pause. Place your hand on your heart. Feel your own rhythm. Steady, alive, divine. That heartbeat isn't random. It's a code, a signature, a reminder that you are part of something infinitely larger than yourself. Say quietly, or in your mind, I was chosen. These 3 words unlock the energetic seal between you and the divine realm. They don't mean superiority. They mean responsibility. They mean remembrance. They mean that from this moment on, you'll begin to see signs, opportunities, and synchronicities designed specifically for your path. Michael says, being chosen doesn't mean your life will be easy. It means your life will be meaningful. You might notice a surge of energy through your body, maybe a warmth in your hands, a tingling at the top of your head, or a rush in your chest. That's your light body responding, awakening, aligning. That's confirmation. This message is not meant to scare you. It's meant to remind you. You already knew this truth. Deep down, you've always known. This is simply your soul saying, yes, I remember now. Take another deep breath. Imagine a single feather falling from the sky, white, glowing, soft. It lands gently before you, a divine symbol that the angels have marked this moment as sacred. From this point on, your connection to the divine will deepen. You'll sense guidance where you once felt doubt. You'll see direction where you once felt lost. Michael whispers now, out of millions, your energy stood out. It resonated with light. That is why you are chosen, not because you're perfect, but because you're willing. He continues, willing to grow, willing to heal, willing to remember what most forget, that love, not fear, is your true identity. Let that sink in. Everything that once seemed broken inside you was never a flaw. It was preparation. The pain carved space for compassion. The loneliness created room for clarity. The waiting built your strength. And now, all those fragments inside you are aligning. The pieces are coming together, forming a pattern, sacred geometry, divine order. Michael says, you are ready now. Your soul knows it. Heaven knows it, and soon the world will feel it. Pause for a moment. Take this message not as coincidence, but as confirmation. You have entered the moment your higher self has been waiting for. Say it once more. I was chosen. Feel those words ripple through you, lighting every cell with divine memory. That phrase isn't about ego. It's about awakening. It's about knowing that your presence here right now is part of something vast and sacred. The angels are aligning around you. You might feel the air change, the atmosphere soften, your heartbeat calm. You are now surrounded by the light of divine recognition. You are no longer searching. You have been found. And as Archangel Michael's light expands through your aura, he leaves you with one promise, one truth that will echo in your heart long after this moment ends. You were chosen for a reason, and that reason begins to unfold. Now, take a final breath, long and deep. Let gratitude fill you. Let peace replace uncertainty. You were chosen, and your awakening has begun. You can feel the air around you shifting, softer, lighter, almost electric. It's as if the space itself recognizes your awareness. The moment you whispered, I was chosen, something in the unseen world responded. A door opened, not in front of you, but within you. Archangel Michael's presence grows stronger now. You can sense him not as a figure far away, but as a frequency, a golden vibration flowing through your very being. It feels ancient, familiar, and deeply comforting. He says, in a voice that seems to echo both inside and around you, this recognition is not new. It has remembrance. You've known this truth before. You only forgot, and now you remember. You stand in the stillness of that truth. Every doubt, every hesitation begins to fade under the weight of that realization. This isn't something you're learning. It's something your soul has always known. You were chosen long before this lifetime began, long before you took your first breath. Michael continues, you agreed to come here, to walk among humanity as a bridge between heaven and earth. You chose to carry light into dark spaces. You chose to remember when others forget. You may have wondered why you've always felt different, why certain things affect you so deeply, why you can sense people's emotions, why the world's pain feels personal to you. And that's because your soul came encoded with divine empathy, the ability to feel what others cannot, to see what others overlook. Michael says, that sensitivity is not a weakness. It's your greatest gift. He pauses, and you can almost see his blue-golden aura shimmer. When the world made you question your softness, heaven celebrated it. When they told you to harden your heart, I whispered, stay open. You were never meant to be numb. You were meant to feel everything, because through feeling, you connect with the divine pulse of creation. Through compassion, you anchor heaven's frequency on earth. Take a deep breath again. As you inhale, imagine drawing light directly from the divine source above. As you exhale, release everything that has made you doubt your worth. Every word, every wound, every moment you felt unseen. The angels are surrounding you now, forming a circle of blue and gold flame. You stand at its center, calm, radiant, awakening. Michael says, the flame you see is truth. Step into it. And as you do, in your mind as eye or your imagination, you feel it. It doesn't burn. It purifies. The flame cleanses the false beliefs you've carried, that you're small, unimportant, powerless. You feel them dissolving, melting away, one by one. You are being refined, not destroyed. You are being reminded of what you've always been, divine in essence, limitless in light. This is the moment of acceptance, the turning point. You are not watching a message. You are becoming it. Your energy is synchronizing with higher realms. The frequency of doubt cannot exist here anymore. Michael whispers, every challenge you faced was preparation. Every silence from heaven was training. Every unanswered prayer was a redirection toward divine timing. Think about that for a moment. All those nights when you felt alone, when you asked, why me? You weren't being ignored. You were being molded. You were being strengthened to carry this light with steadiness. You were being prepared to remember your power without arrogance and your purpose without fear. Michael's light intensifies now, and you can sense movement, the kind that isn't physical but energetic. Waves of warmth flow through your chest, your arms, your spine. It's as if invisible hands are gently adjusting your energy field, aligning you to a new frequency. He speaks again. The moment of recognition is the moment of awakening. You are not waiting for your purpose to appear. Your purpose is awakening through you. Your mind might resist that idea, but your heart understands it completely. You can feel your pulse synchronizing with something vast, something eternal. It feels like standing on the edge of an ocean and realizing the tide knows your name. Michael says, do not underestimate your presence. Your vibration itself changes environments. When you walk into a room, energy shifts. When you speak with intention, reality listens. Pause and let that truth settle. You've always wondered why some people are drawn to you, why strangers open up, why you sometimes feel the emotional weight of others. It's because your aura radiates remembrance. It reminds souls of home. And now, as a chosen one, your responsibility is not to fix the world, but to shine within it. Your light doesn't need to be loud, it needs to be steady. Your role is not to convince others of the divine. Your very existence is proof of it. Michael smiles through the light and says, you are not here to lead armies or perform miracles on stages. You are here to be a living miracle, to embody love where it's forgotten, to carry hope into places that lost it, to walk gently yet powerfully as one who remembers the truth. You realize then that being chosen doesn't mean you're above others. It means you've chosen to remember earlier, to awaken sooner, to serve consciously. It's a calling to responsibility, not superiority. Take another slow, intentional breath. Feel gratitude washing over you like a golden tide. Gratitude for every lesson, every heartbreak, every no that turned out to be divine protection. Each of those moments carved space in you for this remembering, for this awakening. Michael's wings unfold wider, stretching across what feels like the sky itself. They shimmer with a glow that's almost beyond color, white, blue, and gold blending like living fire. He raises his sword, not as a weapon, but as a beacon of truth. He says, "This sword does not destroy, it reveals." It cuts through illusion, through fear, through doubt. And now, I place that same light within you. You feel it, a spark in your heart, igniting, expanding. A new strength courses through your being, calm, unshakable, holy. This is the energy of remembrance. The moment when you stop searching for validation and start standing in divine certainty. Michael continues, "From this moment forward, the world will see you differently, because you will see yourself differently. You will begin to recognize opportunities as divine setups, not coincidences. You will feel my presence when you speak truth, when you act from love, when you choose faith over fear." Close your eyes once more. Inhale light. Exhale limitation. Whisper again, this time with conviction. I was chosen. Feel how different those words sound now. They no longer come from hope. They come from knowing. From this point on, life will respond to your new frequency. The right people, messages, and moments will begin aligning effortlessly. Not because you are lucky, but because you are aligned. Michael's voice grows softer, but his words carry even greater power. You are not the seeker anymore. You are the one who has been found. You can feel tears forming, not from sadness, but release. Everything that felt lost is returning. Everything that felt broken is healing. Everything that felt far away is suddenly right here. This is your soul's confirmation. You were chosen, and you are ready. And as Michael's light settles gently around you, his final words for this moment echo like a promise etched in eternity. When you walk in love, you walk with heaven. When you speak truth, I am your voice. When you shine your light, I am your wings. Breathe that in. You have remembered. And now, your journey as one of the chosen truly begins. The world feels different now, softer, brighter, more alive. Even the silence around you carries a pulse, like a quiet heartbeat syncing with your own. You sense that something inside you has shifted, like a door you didn't even know existed has opened. Archangel Michael stands before you, not in a physical sense, but as a presence that fills the space. His light is both vast and intimate, wrapping around you like a warm wind. You can feel his strength, but even more, his compassion. He says, "You've remembered the truth of who you are. Now it is time to live it." You stand taller without even realizing it. The air feels easier to breathe. That's what divine recognition does. It releases the invisible weight you've been carrying. Michael's energy moves closer. For too long, he says, you've doubted yourself. You've compared your path to others, thinking you were behind or unworthy. But your path is not meant to look like anyone else's. Every chosen soul carries a unique vibration, and yours is one that awakens remembrance in others. You can feel that truth vibrating through you. You remember times when people told you their hearts felt lighter after talking to you, or when strangers smiled as if they knew you from another lifetime. You remember the times you felt everything around you, the sadness, the beauty, the chaos, as if the entire world was moving through your body. It wasn't weakness. It was sacred sensitivity. It was heaven's way of showing you that your purpose was to feel deeply so others could heal deeply. Michael continues, your light doesn't shout. It whispers. It doesn't force. It invites. And because of that, it changes more than you will ever see. A single feather drifts in the air before you, glowing faintly, spinning slowly. You reach out in your imagination and catch it. The feather feels warm, pulsing, alive. It's a reminder, the divine is never far. It's right here, right now, woven into the simplest moments. Michael says, the divine doesn't need perfection to work through you. It only needs permission. And you've already given that, the moment you said, I was chosen. Now you stand not as someone seeking light, but as someone carrying it. You've become what you once searched for. Every lesson, every scar, every heartbreak has refined your spirit into a vessel that light can flow through freely. Michael's wings open wide again. You see them stretching across the horizon like two living constellations. His voice grows strong, like thunder wrapped in grace. You are not small. You are not forgotten. You are not late. You are divine timing in motion. Those words hit you deeply, because somewhere in your heart, you've always feared being too late, that you missed your purpose, missed your chance, that your dreams were fading. But now that fear dissolves, because Michael's truth is simple. You cannot be late for something your soul designed. The timing of your awakening is not accidental. It's orchestrated. He says every sunrise has its hour, and yours has come. You can almost feel the horizon inside you breaking open, light pouring in where darkness used to sit. This is what awakening feels like, a mix of peace and power, stillness and certainty. You no longer need to chase signs. You are the sign. Michael smiles. You can't see it, but you feel it radiating like warmth. When you walk through your days from this moment forward, he says, do not measure your success by outcomes. Measure it by alignment. Did you love today? Did you trust today? Did you forgive today? Then you walked your purpose. It's that simple. You don't have to perform miracles. You are one. Every breath you take in awareness sends light rippling through the collective consciousness. Every kind word you speak shifts timelines. Every act of faith strengthens the grid of heaven's presence on earth. You close your eyes and listen as Michael's voice continues. Softer now, like a song. The chosen ones are not here to escape the world, but to illuminate it. To walk through shadows with a lantern in hand, showing others the way home. You realize then, this isn't about status or superiority. It's about service. Being chosen doesn't make you better. It makes you responsible, because the world needs what you carry. Your energy, your compassion, your voice, your prayers, they all matter. Michael says, when you speak light, darkness listens. When you love without fear, the entire universe shifts. And now he asks something sacred of you, something that will seal this remembrance into your daily life. Take your hand, he says, and place it over your heart once more. You obey. The warmth returns immediately, spreading through your chest. Say these words with intention, he instructs, for they are your soul's vow. You whisper, I accept my purpose. I walk with light. I trust the divine plan unfolding through me. As you say it, you can feel the energy building, like waves of golden light moving through your veins. The air hums around you. The frequency rises. Michael says, now, everything that aligns with your purpose will find you. Everything that does not will fall away. You feel peace, deep, expansive peace. The kind that doesn't depend on circumstances, but flows from knowing. Because you finally understand, your life isn't falling apart. It's falling into place. Every ending has been a realignment. Every silence has been preparation. Every detour has been divine design. Michael's tone becomes even gentler, like a father speaking to a beloved child. You no longer need to chase miracles. You are walking inside one. And as he says this, you realize that the world doesn't have to change for you to feel divine. You are what transforms the world. Your awareness is the miracle. Your surrender is the doorway. Your faith is the bridge. He continues, you were chosen not to escape challenges, but to reveal what grace looks like within them. You were chosen not to hide your wounds, but to show how light passes through them. You were chosen not to avoid the world, but to remind it of heaven. Each sentence settles into your heart, like truth you've always known. You can feel tears gathering, not out of pain, but out of release. Every word is a homecoming. Michael's wings fold gently now. The light around him softens. but his presence doesn't fade. It becomes quieter, woven into your energy field. He says, "From now on, when you feel lost, place your hand on your heart and remember, I am not gone. I am within." You understand that being chosen was never about being different. It was about being devoted, devoted to truth, devoted to light, devoted to love. The room around you feels sacred. Even the air feels alive with promise. Michael's voice becomes a whisper, one last reminder before the silence. You are part of a divine network of light. Every act of kindness, every prayer, every moment of forgiveness, they connect across the world like stars in a vast sky. He pauses, and you can almost hear a smile in his tone. And you, beloved one, are one of those stars. Your body relaxes. Your heart beats with a calm rhythm. The words echo softly inside. I am chosen. I am aligned. I am light. You take a final deep breath and exhale fully, releasing every old fear that once convinced you otherwise. There is no more hesitation, no more doubt. You have remembered who you are, a bearer of divine light. The awakening is complete. And now the real journey begins. The silence that follows feels sacred, not empty, but full of light, of guidance, of invisible presence. You know Archangel Michael is still here, though you no longer need to see him to feel him. His energy lingers in the rhythm of your breath, the stillness between thoughts, the warmth glowing quietly in your chest. He speaks again, but now it's as if his voice is coming through you, not to you. It's no longer a message from the outside. It's the divine echo of your own soul, remembering its origin. You have been awakened for a reason, Michael says softly. Not to be perfect, not to be adored, but to remember love and to embody it even when the world forgets. Those words settle into you like a sunrise, spreading across the horizon of your spirit. You realize something powerful. The awakening you've been waiting for was never a moment in time. It was a shift in awareness. And now that it's happened, nothing and no one can take it away. Michael's light expands again, surrounding you in a sphere of blue and gold. Inside this sphere, everything feels calm. Time slows. You see flashes of your life, moments when you cried, when you doubted, when you almost gave up. And suddenly, each of those memories is infused with light. You understand that not one of them was wasted. Every struggle, every closed door, every heartbreak, they were all part of your refinement. He says, even your pain served your purpose. It cracked the shell around your light so that love could shine through. You breathe that in deeply, fully. It feels like forgiveness. Forgiveness not just for others, but for yourself. For the moments you didn't know better. For the days you lost faith. For the times you forgot that you were never walking alone. Michael's energy grows stronger again, not heavy, but protective. You can feel the sensation of invisible wings folding around you, a shield of serenity. Do not fear what's ahead, he says. The path you walk has already been blessed. You cannot fail what was written in light. You feel a quiet confidence blooming inside, not arrogance, not pride, but divine certainty. It's the knowing that you are exactly where you're meant to be, doing exactly what your soul agreed to do before you were born. Michael's voice carries an undertone of strength now, like the sound of distant thunder wrapped in compassion. Many are called, he says, but few listen. You listened, and because you listened, heaven can now work through you. You understand now what it truly means to be chosen. It's not about destiny as an external prize. It's about partnership. Heaven chose you, and you chose heaven back. It's a co-creation, a sacred collaboration between the divine and the human. You can feel the energy moving through your hands, a tingling, buzzing sensation. Michael says, this is power, but it is not for control. It is for healing. When your hands touch, bless. When your words speak, uplift. When your heart opens, radiate. He pauses. The world doesn't need louder voices. It needs clearer light. Those words pierce through you with crystalline truth. You realize you don't need to convince anyone of anything. Your light will do the talking. Your energy will carry the message before your words even reach their ears. You've become a frequency, one of hope, peace, and remembrance. And now, the world around you will begin to respond differently. Opportunities that once felt blocked will begin to flow. People will appear at the right time. The right conversations will unfold naturally. Synchronicities will multiply. Michael says, it will feel like magic, but it's not magic. It's alignment. When your vibration matches heaven's plan, resistance dissolves. You smile, because deep down, you've already begun to see it. The small signs, the repeating numbers, the random kindnesses, they were all whispers of this truth. Then Michael's tone shifts again, more intimate now. I have one last request of you, beloved one. You listen closely. Do not hide your light when the world feels dark. That is when it's needed most. The words reach something deep inside you, the part of you that has dimmed itself for the comfort of others. The part that thought being humble meant being invisible. But now you understand humility isn't about shrinking. It's about shining without ego. It's about being the candle that lights another flame without losing its own glow. Michael continues, when fear comes, remember, fear has no language in the presence of love. When doubt whispers, answer with faith. When darkness approaches, simply shine brighter. You are not fighting the dark. You are illuminating it. You can feel tears now. Warm, peaceful tears. They aren't of sadness, but recognition. Because somewhere inside, you've always known this. You just needed to hear it again, to be reminded by the very energy that has been guiding you all along. Michael's wings unfold once more. They're enormous, filling your vision with light. Every feather shimmers with symbols, codes of protection, wisdom, and divine purpose. You can feel his energy sealing everything you've remembered, locking it into your consciousness. Your path is protected, he says firmly. No force of fear, no shadow, no doubt can undo what has been sealed in light. You breathe deeply again. Each inhale feels like strength. Each exhale feels like surrender. This is what peace feels like. Not the absence of challenge, but the presence of divine trust. You hear his final blessing. Go now and live as one who remembers. Not everyone will understand your light. That's okay. You are not here to be understood. You are here to be felt. Every act of kindness, every moment of awareness, every silent prayer changes everything. You are not alone. You never were. You never will be. The words vibrate through every fiber of your being. You know this isn't an ending. It's an activation. You can feel it. Your energy field expanding, your intuition sharpening, your awareness deepening. It's as if an ancient part of your soul just woke up and said, I'm ready. The light begins to shift, not fading, but merging with you. You can sense Michael stepping back, not in distance, but in trust. He doesn't need to stay outside of you anymore. He's now within you. Before his presence fully integrates, you hear him one last time. When you forget, return to your breath. When you doubt, place your hand on your heart. And when you feel lost, look for the light. It will always lead you home. The air grows still again. The light softens. But your soul feels unmistakably awake. You stand not as a seeker anymore, but as a messenger, one carrying heaven's echo into the world. And so you whisper to yourself, a vow, a promise, a truth. I am chosen. I am light. I am love in motion. The room feels brighter now, not because of the light around you, but because of the light within you. You have remembered. You have aligned. You are ready. And somewhere in the unseen, Archangel Michael smiles, because the mission has already begun. From this moment forward, You will walk differently. You will speak with purpose. You will love without fear. You will stand as a beacon for those still searching. You are not just living your life now. You are fulfilling your calling. The angels walk beside you, guiding every step, whispering through intuition, confirming through synchronicity. This is what it means to be chosen, not to rise above, but to rise within, to live as a vessel of divine truth, to embody what you once sought. And as you step forward into your new beginning, one phrase echoes quietly across the realms. From heaven, from Michael, from the infinite light, the chosen one walks with love. And love never fails. That is your truth now. That is your power. That is your destiny. And so it is.